Kingsguard members for unknown kings from the Song of Ice and Fire lore. These are knights who served in the Kingsguard, but we don't know for who. We don't know which king. So yeah, let's start with the Lord Commanders, starting with Sir Robert Flowers, who they called Red Robert Flowers, and then Alyn Connington, who they called the Pale Griffin, and then the Demon of Darry, who has an unknown name. We're assuming he is from House Darry, or at least related to them in some way. And now for the Knights. So not the Lord Commanders, just the Knights. And there's a bunch of them, right? So strap in. We got the Greatheart, who is considered one of the greatest Kingsguard members of all time. And then Giles Greycloak, who was a traitor. And Sir Joffrey Norcross, who they called Never Yield. And Sir Michael Mertens, the White Owl. And Orville Open-Handed, who was a coward. And now for some Darklyns, Sir Rolland Darklyn, who was the youngest ever to join until Jaime Lannister broke that record. And then we have two unknown knights from House Darklyn, and then three unknown knights from Houses Cave, Hardy, and Pine. Whew. And then Sir Rupert Crabb, according to Dick Crabb at least, and Sir Clarence Crabb, who they called the Short, even though he was tall, but he was shorter than the legendary Clarence Crabb, so they called him the Short. That's all nimble dick stuff. So yeah, and then Sir Tom Costayne, who they called Long Tom Costayne because he served for 60 years. And then finally, according to singers at least, Serwyn of the Mere Shield, who was a legendary figure from the Age of Heroes, but that was before the Kingsguard. So he probably never served because he was probably dead way before it. So yeah, that's a lot. Let's talk about